Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Obviously really enjoying playing the game recently because I don't usually do 2 videos in one day, but I went and was pretty productive in the last couple hours, and I was feeling guilty about not streaming Saturday when I said I would, or Sunday, whichever day it was. So I'm playing an EIK WM France deck G, G4, G5, G6. Power floor of 0.8. Alright. Let's look at this first pile. Animal Farmer is pretty fun. It's a fun card. You do like 4 pastures, no stables, and then if you can hit the right number of animals, it can be like a 5 bonus point card, which is quite nice. Sugar Daddy is fine. I see Lady of the Manor, so I think my options here is something that's going to really support Lady of the Manor. So there's actually 3 cards here that do that. Well, 4 really. Racing Stable Manager, building stables, going for Lady of the Manor. There's Animal Farmer, going for lots of animals, Lady of the Manor. Livestock Keeper, lots of animals. Trailblazer, crops and fields, and Pasteurization Expert. So, I'm not sure what we should do here. Are these other guys streaming? If they are, I definitely should be following them. And I think I already followed Doe Academy. Where's the follow button? Maybe I've already selected it. Yeah, I have already selected it. I should add them to my auto host list. Yeah, this is kind of a hard one. I think I won't take Trailblazer, and I'll take 2 animal cards because I'm very likely to get a good animal card back. Now, Animal Farmer doesn't actually help me get those animals. It just lets me go there. Yeah, Pasteurization Expert and Livestock Keeper don't actually combo together. I mean, you can get the 2 boar pretty early, but you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna take Lady of the Manor ourselves and get the 4 wood off of it and see what all comes around. But yeah, there's lots of good cards in this first pack. Oh, there's Master Stableman, and there's Pasture Planner. Well, with Casino Manager here, I'm pretty sure the pick is Master Stableman. Although I could take Casino Manager myself. I think the potential of Master Stableman getting the field, 1 food to pay a field, and if I could do that 4 times, that would be pretty strong. Yeah, Livestock Expert is kind of interesting. I don't think I need to take it here. Yeah, I could just take Casino Manager as another good 4 wood action. And again, I would be the only person that knows it's out there. I do think Master Stableman is pretty good, but Casino Manager looks pretty good. Okay. I think probably Graduate would be fine. Now, if I take Graduate, I really need to have some sort of support for it. Like I would really like to see something that plays my occupations easier, like writing desk or whatever. Um, but I mean, Lady of the Manor, Casino Manager. This is an excellent start. I'm always going to be happy playing those, assuming I can make all that work. So if I can do a 3-room house, fourth growth with graduate, that could be a pretty strong game. I could also do Veggie Importer here. Veggie Importer is definitely worth considering because it gets me, it all but guarantees me getting max points on vegetables. So that's actually not a bad, that's like a reasonable consideration here. But I think probably graduate, I'm going to guess that there's going to be enough other ways of getting crops that I should be okay. Um, this pick is Brushwood Collector, and I think it's not really all that close. Brushwood Collector with 2 4-wood occupations. I can now safely ignore the Reedstone Food and 2 reed space. Just play occupations and do good wood actions. And that looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good. So yeah, it looks like Dough Academy at Dough McDoughface. Dough spelled Dough. Looks like they're both streaming, so you should, if you're interested, you should go check out their VODs. And Alexandria is streaming at AlexRemy5446. So I'll put both of those in the description down below. It's fun. It's fun when there are more people streaming and playing and doing stuff. Hopefully we have a more active site, more active community. That would be good. So we're just waiting on our 5th pick to come back around. I'll be interested to see what comes back out of that Lady of the Manor pack. I'm guessing it'll be something like pasteurized, probably I'll get back the Build a Stable, Plow a Field card, and I'll probably get back the Pasteurization Expert. I would guess that the other strong cards are gone. Especially, well, I guess nobody else knows about Lady of the Manor, so that's a nice advantage that I have, but yep, I was right. Pasteurization Expert, Racing Stable Manager both come back. I think with Brushwood Collector, Sugar Daddy would be kind of a waste. Baker's Daughter does get us a unblockable bake at the end of the game, which can be good, relevant for Lady of the Manor, but it's usually just better to start player to get plow sow yourself. So Racing Stable Manager or Pasteurization Expert. I could do Sugar Daddy maybe, but I think with Brushwood I'd rather do 2 wood rooms. Though I do have Graduate in hand as well. I think the odds that I play Sugar Daddy before like my 6th occupation are pretty low, so in which case it's not really worth all that much. So then I'd rather do something like Pasteurization Expert or Racing Stable Manager. I think we're going to hope that we get some plows back and go Pasteurization Expert. Yeah, because especially I probably want to build all my stables at once. Like the Racing Stable Manager is really good with like stable delivery men, something that lets you build stables over time. Well, Surf is a pretty excellent combo with Trailblazer, so I wonder if the player, like, I'm interested in what Midlake took. Like, the best card out of that pack is probably the Animal Keeper, the bonus points from animals, but Trailblazer is an excellent card. But looks like it's not getting picked. Livestock Expert or Surf here? we'll do livestock expert. See what we can make happen. It does. It should trigger the pasteurization expert. I should be able to get a lot of sheep. Then if I get a card like the loom, this could be pretty strong. The problem with livestock expert is you always want to be able to hold. You always want to be able to hold all the animals, and that's going to be an issue for me. Is if I am plowing fields and fencing and stuff, then it's going to take time. So. And what came back here? Well, certainly with Brushwood Collector, Braid Maker is better, I think. Like if I go on Reedstone Food once, that pays for my Basket Maker's Workshop. You know what? I think I'm going to take Hill Cultivator here. Maybe I go for, yeah, 5-room house with graduate is not as good, but I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. We'll have to figure it out. First pick dovetail joints. I have a lot of use for wood, but it's 2 food and a free joinery. That's not usually bad. Muddy Waters is pretty good. Lettuce Patch is pretty good. Dovecote is pretty good. I think I'm going to first pick the dovetail joints here. I already have good incentive to build multiple stables with Casino Manager in hand. Yeah, the problem with my game right now, it's going to be difficult for me to get Casino Manager and the Lady of the Manor bonus. Because Casino Manager wants 5 family members, 4 stables, 15 fences. And Lady of the Manor wants generally 5 fields, maxed crops, that kind of thing. Chicken Coop is okay. Especially if you can play it really early. I think, though, the pick is Petting Zoo. Don't really see a good reason. I mean, Sheep Market is okay, I guess. If I run, like, if I build... So if I don't have a way of eating my sheep, I could turn my sheep into crops for Lady of the Manor. But I think I'd probably rather just eat my sheep and get the crops later in the game with actions. So I think Petting Zoo is probably the pick here. It's another thing that costs wood, unfortunately. So wood might be a problem this game. But I have 2 4-wood actions, so as long as I take wood aggressively, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, certainly with Brushwood Collector, I'm going to need a lot of wood. And maybe I'll play Graduate or maybe I won't. With Hill Cultivator, I'm thinking maybe not. Because Hill Cultivator should let me get a bunch of extra clay at the end of the game. In which case, building a clay room should be pretty easy. Oh, man. Well, I'm taking Axe. But, like, White Kingdom seems pretty interesting. And Storage Shed would be quite good, I think. But I mean, it's Axe. It's not even really close. So now with Axe plus Brushwood Collector, I can do 3 wood rooms. So 5-room house for sure. Probably not playing Graduate. Axe is very good. What had to have been in that pile for those guys to ignore it? Alexandrian Doe Academy. If Alexandria has the Trailblazer, she maybe took something like Apiary, something that lets her power her Trailblazer better. Doe Academy, I don't know very much about Doe Academy. They did pass me the Casino Manager. So maybe their first pick was really anti-Casino Manager. Yeah, I am surprised that Doe Academy didn't take Axe, considering they passed me Casino Manager. Magnet looks pretty good here. Like, it's a free point if it's your only stone when you play it, because you get the stone back. Festival Hall I think is pretty good as well, but I think the pick is Magnet. Yeah. Looks like pretty high quality. All my cards are quite high quality so far. The other thing is with Livestock Expert, you can't just use it as a way to feed. Like, you can have 4 sheep on your farm, play Livestock Expert, and get 8 food. Which is a reasonable way to play it. And it could trigger your Pasteurization Expert for even more. Stone Chimney or Dovecote. And between those two, I could take Madonna Statue to return Dovetail Joints and Axe. That's an option. That's not a bad option, actually. Dovecote. The Dovecote plus Magnet is nice if I can get to 2 stone, and then it only really costs me 1 stone for 2 points, which is pretty nice. But I mean, Madonna Statue. I have 2 excellent candidates for the Madonna Statue. I'm not worried about the number of plate improvements. On the other hand, Stone Chimney, the 1 stone cost is really nice for Magnet. I don't really have a lot of reasons to build ovens. Clay oven maybe because of Hill Cultivator and Magnet, but realistically I'm feeding with a cooking hearth. So Stone Chimney would be 2 points. All these are worth 2 points. Madonna Statue is the cheapest. Let's go with that one. Yeah, because I already have Axe. I know I'm going to play Axe before I do my first Family Growth. Then on the Family Growth queue should be Dovetail Joints into Joinery. And then I can play Madonna Statue, and I should have already built my 3 rooms. I should have a 5-room house at that point, so then the Axe and the Dovetail Joints can go away. In which case it would be a free 2-point miner, which is good. Free 2-point miners are good. Miners that give you 2 points that cost 1 resource are good. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about Magnet here is that I don't really want to go on Reedstone Food with Brushwood Collector. But I mean, 1 reed is fine, depending on what's available. Like, I definitely want to go on Reedstone Food once for Axe, but beyond that, I'm not so sure. Doe Academy says, sorry, tough pick. No worries. Well, I could do Chicken Coop. Chicken Coop would be okay. I could do Raft. Yeah, the thing is, spending wood when you have axe in hand, like, I really want to pay 9 wood for 3 rooms. So anything that is going to delay that is not great. But chicken coop is fine. The food is actually pretty nice, so it's just awkwardly costed because it's exactly what you don't want to be spending when you're going for the first room. Now, realistically, with am I going to be able to get the first room? Probably not, because I'm going to want to play Lady of the Manor, Casino Manager. But the thing is, my actions are so easy. Lady of the Manor, Casino Manager, Brushwood Collector. That's my 3 occupations plus 8 wood already. If I do another 3 wood action, I would need more than 1 3 wood action to build stables as well. So maybe I should be a little more conservative. Like if I want to build 4 stables and 3 rooms, that's 17 wood. 18 with axe, and then if chicken coop pays wood, that's 20 wood at the beginning of the game. And then dovetail joints is 21. So that's a lot. That's a lot of wood. That's 8 and then 13, so that's like 3 or that's like 4 3 wood grabs and likely 5 because a couple of those will be 2 wood grabs. 5, yeah, because 2 wood grabs and 3 3 wood grabs usually is the way it works out. We could take supply exchange here. So supply exchange is good for our axe if we get screwed out of reedstone food. But I think I'll take wild breeding here because wild breeding plus our pasteurization expert, I think it should be able to do some work. The thing about pasteurization expert is the sheep is often awkward. Like when you're not interested in the sheep from the expert, you're interested in the boar and the cattle. So because you usually don't want to do like a random 2 sheep action in the middle of the game. Okay, well I'll reedstone food right off the hop here, get my axe out of the way. Get this stone for axe right at the beginning. And then 2 wood when it comes back. 2 clay is okay as well, because 2 clay does get me the first first oven or first fireplace very likely. Although I did see Master Stableman, so there's a chance that Master Stableman tries to disrupt that first grab, but I need to rearrange the farms here so they match the order up here. There we go. So Morning Trader for Alexandria, excellent card. So I'm guessing I was right that they took Trailblazer, and then I bet their first pick miner was something that supported Trailblazer, because Axe doesn't exactly do that. So now I'm in a good spot to start player chicken coop in round 2, getting me 2 food before the next harvest. So I wouldn't need too much more food for the first 2 harvests. I'd be in pretty okay shape. Mid-Lake Mountain Cave instead of 2 clay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm interested to see what Doe Academy has. Because Doe Academy passed me the axe after seeing Casino Manager. I mean, it's possible that the quality of cards was just so high that they weren't interested. Ooh, wow. Alexandria Day Labor instead of 2 clay. I'm guessing there's something that I don't know about. Maybe a bonfire went around. Maybe Bonfire was picked third by Doe Academy. There's also Goblet, so maybe Midlake's just going for the Goblet quite hard. Because Mountain Cave gets you your third stone in the stage 1 harvest. So you only need to hit Reedstone Food twice. Yeah, it might be something like that going on. Hopefully I get 3 wood. If I don't get 3 wood, occupation, free occupation would be nice. Alexandria's going to morning trade, so I will get one of them. I'd be surprised if she does not. Actually, I'm surprised Hill Cultivator came all the way back. What else was in that Hill Cultivator pack? It was in the same pack as Graduate. What else was in that pile? Because, like, Morning Trader, Hill Cultivator seems like a good combo. Wonder what else was in that pack. The Doe Academy plays Master Stableman in round 2. So yeah, this is why nobody wanted that 2 clay. Because Doe Academy was saving it, scaring everyone off of it. I will very happily take 3 wood, and then start player Chicken Coop into 4 wood or free occupation something. Free occupation Casino Manager. Or should I play Brushwood Collector first? That's an interesting question. Because if I play Brushwood Collector first, then I can play Axe, and the Casino Manager and the Lady of the Manor don't have to come out for me to get the round 4 room. It's an interesting idea. Normally I would assume playing the 4 wood cards are going to be good, but in this case, that might not be the case, or in this scenario. I certainly would like them both out for 4 wood, because I'm going to need a ton of wood in this game. Game's going a little slow so far. Just a couple actions that seem like they shouldn't have taken long or taken a long time. Like, you're pretty much always going to morning trade as Alexandria. I don't need to spend too much time thinking about it. Here's Veggie Importer for Midlake, nice and early. So these are kind of things I need to do a better job at. Remembering cards that have very specific timing and being aware of their timing. So like if I've passed Veggie Importer, I need to be thinking, hey, I haven't seen Veggie Importer, it's end of round 3, occupation is, that much more contested next round. Oops. Let's play Chicken Coop here. That's weird. Chicken Coop not auto-paying. I wonder if it's because it's got a slash cost, if the game has difficulty with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I can start player Axe into... Oh no, never mind. I need another wood grab. I need two more actions. I need a wood grab, which could be Casino Manager, and then I need to play Brushwood Collector. I need both those things to happen. There's a 4 wood action available, so I will absolutely take the 4 wood action. And either cheap occupation will come back, free occupation will come back, or 3 wood. I should get one of them. Reedstone Food is playable. because it does get me my stone for magnet and gets me another food for this first harvest, which if I want to play 2 occupations, I do need more food. Actually, I don't need it. I don't need, if I'm going to play 2 occupations, I don't need more food. Just as long as one of them is free. Because I have a 5th food coming in from chicken coop, so yeah, we're looking okay so far. Kelp gatherer here for Alexandria. Recognizing that fishing might go sooner rather than later, and that people don't want to go on puppeteer. They don't want to trigger the puppeteer. So no cheap occupation, but 3 wood looks like it'll come around, so nope, 3 wood does not come. So expensive occupation or food. Or I could take clay. Clay is an option as well. Or I could start player axe here. I'm already the start player. Taking start player when you're already the start player is usually a waste. Let's play brushwood collector here. This means that if Doe Academy wants to build ahead of me next round, they have to do it with their first action. Because I'm pretty sure someone else is going to take star player. And if they don't, then I have time to get the axe out before that first room. Although playing the axe before the first room might not be the biggest deal. I know it's going to depend on the timing. A lot's going to depend on the timing, realistically. Yeah, I don't want to have to build a room more than once, but it's probably likely that I will have to. So I should just focus on getting that first room, and then once I get that first room, then I can set up the second huge 2 room and 4 stable action. So mid-lake going on the fishing, triggering the kelp gatherer. Makes a ton of sense. He wants people on puppeteer, so he should take fishing to force people onto puppeteer. 3 of us need food actions. I think Doe Academy probably builds the 2 clay fireplace here to set up a 2 stable 4 sheep action next round, which is quite a nice start. And I should keep that in mind because that means Doe Academy is not going to have the wood to build a room next round. Unless they second action take wood. Yeah, that's a good thing to keep in mind. Alexandria plows another field. Not too surprising. Definitely looking like she's going to sow. All right. Thing is, if I play an occupation here, I am then obligated to take food with my second action. So then Doe Academy has time to do whatever they want to do. So playing an occupation here is not great. But I don't see what else I could do. 6 clay is good. 6 clay is good. But I have other ways of getting clay, and I don't need clay beyond a cooking hearth at some point. Alright, let's just go ahead and play. Alright. I don't know if this is the right way to go. Casino manager here. I don't know if that was a better move than 3 wood. 3 wood might have been a better move. There's a chance someone takes traveling players. in which case that was really a terrible move. But I don't think Alexandria will do it before. She's gonna morning trade, right? She wants so. Nobody's competing for so. So I think she morning trades for her one food. And then Doe Academy is taking the sheep. But Doe Academy might delay taking the sheep. We'll have to see what happens here. I would think Alexandria morning trades. Who's my casino manager? Interesting. Alexandria goes for the 6 clay. Well, she certainly wants cooking hearth or clay oven. See what Doe Academy does here. They don't have to take the sheep with their first move. They could take the food. That's an option. I could think about begging instead of taking taking day labor. Nope, Doe Academy going for the wood. So I get the 4 food that I need. Okay, so for the next harvest, I'll have 6 food. Assuming I play dovetail joints, I'll have 8 food. So I can afford to feed 3 family members and play 2 occupations. Probably only need to play 1. That's good. I'm in a good spot. Mid-Lake plays Pasture Planner. There's another Stage 1 card. Should have kept that one in mind too. Veggie Importer and Pasture Planner. Well, just so long as Midlake and Alexandria don't start player, then I still have action priority in round 5 over Doe Academy. And then actually if round 5 is family growth, then it's my sequence is quite clear. I build a room and 2 stables, and then on family growth I play axe or dovetail joints, probably just axe. And if round 5 is not family growth, then I have the option of start player axe, letting Doe Academy build ahead of me by securing my build in round 6. And since Doe Academy is the person sitting immediately ahead of me, and Midlake and Alexandria are both very far away from building their own rooms, I think that's probably a good option. Doe Academy, this is a great action here. Breeding pair of sheep. This early, very good. Very good. There's family growth. Alright. So the only question now is, do I dovetail joints or not? And I think the answer is no, because I'm going to play... I'm going to play axe with my second move. So 6 wood room with brushwood collector. So Lady of the Manor is no longer worth 4 wood. But that means I can hold on to it a little later and decide if I'm likely to hit the bonus, win the bonus for it or not. Because I didn't get a plow. So stables, pastures, one type of animal should be doable. Maybe vegetable should be doable. But I don't know if I'll get enough field actions or not. So Doe Academy doesn't have to start player here, but probably wants to start player with their second action, because I expect Midlake will take 3 wood. So if we assume Midlake will take 3 wood, then that means Doe Academy has to start player to get action priority over them. So here I'll play the axe. And if they don't start player, I'm just gonna family growth next round. I'm gonna build grow next round as well, and that'll be really difficult to beat. So here's axe, and yes, axe plus brushwood roof equals 3 wood rooms. Quite a strong combination. Doe Academy saw that one coming. Yeah, brushwood plus axe, pretty good combo. So what are the good actions going to be next round? For clay and cooking hearth. Reedstone food for magnet. Yeah. Hill cultivator maybe. Nah, hill cultivator can come later. Let's get my animals online first. So Alexandria builds the cooking hearth. Okay, we did kind of expect that, considering she has kelp gatherer and a sown vegetable already. So I think probably taking the reed was a mistake. This was a round where she could have morning traded again. So the thing about morning trader is it rewards you being very calculating. So I think she probably should have recognized major minor is not contested. Reed, nobody else needed reed other than her, because I had brushwood root collector. Doe Academy's actions, at least his first action, I thought was pretty obviously take wood. Same with Mid Lakes. So, yeah, she probably could have gambled on the 3 read action coming back, because it would have. So Doe Academy storage shed here on start player, and then first action will be room plus a stable, I would guess, or they're gonna play some way of holding the 3rd animal before the next harvest. Be my expectation. Nope, not gonna play storage shed. Gonna do something else. Sawhorse. Okay. Yeah, it's always disappointing to not get full use out of your storage shed, but Sawhorse here seems pretty good. That's quite good. So yeah, you could take Sawhorse over Axe, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, with storage shed. Yeah, I wonder. I wonder when they took storage shed. I think I saw it. So storage shed would have come after Sawhorse, I'm pretty sure. So round 5 family growth. Just got to get our feeding going, and should be quite a strong game. So I could start player here, but if nobody start players, I get first shot at building a room next round. So that'll be pretty good. So 3 wood here. Now I can room into stables for my dovetail joints. Mid-lake plays. Start player goblet. Sure. I'm not worried about going last. I didn't have to start player to get my first room, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm already way ahead on actions. So Alexandria trades here. Now this is a round where morning trading is going to make all of her actions worse. Seems to me. So Reedstone food and 4 clay seem 4 clay is not great. Thing is, if I don't 4 clay here, then Dow Academy probably does. So mid-lake first action builds. Alexandria maybe takes 3 wood or 4 wood with her first action. So then, yeah, it would the 6 clay would not likely come back to me, I think is the answer. So if I want to take clay to eat sheep, then I should be taking it here. And then my second action can be either, or last action can be Reedstone food or 3 clay fireplace. And actually, if I build the 3 clay fireplace, I force Doe Academy not to take 3 sheep with his first move next round, which means I'll get something good. What would that be? 3 wood? That's not that good. It'd be something. There's the storage shed. And there's Goblet that Midlake played. So Goblet gives an extra food from the well, and it makes the well a minor improvement. So. And fishing for Alexandria, that's nice. 3 food for her. It's actually not an option. Like, you don't have to wait if she takes to see if she takes the vegetable or not. You just, the way Kelp Gatherer is worded is you always get that extra. You always get the extra food from it. So 3 clay fireplace for me. Alexandria might take 2 sheep here. Might plow field. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what she's got in mind. Does need wood, but should be expecting to get a 4 wood action because Midlake is obligated to first action build. If he doesn't, then I will. So maybe my next round is like, probably sheep don't come back to me, but maybe my next round is like 3 wood, Reedstone food, occupation. Occupation Lady of the Manor, or occupation pasteurization expert. Pasteurization expert wouldn't be too bad, because then I can take 3 sheep in round 9 for my feeding. Nope, we've got grain farmer here. Okay. You get some food per harvest. So I am at 6 food, so if I don't play an occupation, I don't have to take food here. But I wouldn't mind taking it. Yeah, mid-lake first action builds broom. This is where my position is just so good. because my opponents are having to start player into build room actions, which is not the position you want to be in. And once I do that, once I build a room and then grow in the same round, I'll also have priority on family growth in the round afterwards. So the way this sequence is working is really excellent for me. My ideal use for wild breeding here is, I think, going to be wild breeding, putting an extra sheep on the. So my dream scenario, I think, is pasteurization expert should be out. I should have already cooked the sheep off of it. I used wild breeding to get a boar, but also increase the sheep count, like turn sheep from 1 to 2, because then the 2 sheep are a reasonable action for me to take again, triggering my pasteurization expert again, and then leaving the cattle there. And the cattle is really what you're looking for. Doe Academy taking the sheep, unsurprisingly. Lettuce Patch, start player there is interesting from Alexandria. Needs rooms. And I'm going to take 4 wood. So they're seems like they're gambling that they'll get 3 wood back, which they will. If they calculated that, that was smart. But I mean, I think I guess there was a chance that I start player here. Yeah, if you're afraid of, okay, it's reasonable. Seems reasonable. Midlake plays the well on family growth, no surprise. 2 food per round for a little while, which is quite nice. Let's see the Play-agricola in chat. So Alexandria did get the 3 wood back, yep, so can first action build a room. I think probably my build room round 9 is going to be pretty uncontested. Actually no, Doe Academy has a long time to be able to get that. Well, here's Ram Wrangler. This is interesting for Doe Academy. Very interesting. I think I read Stone Food here. I was thinking about maybe playing an occupation, but it doesn't seem that good anymore. I could maybe upgrade my cooking hearth. That would be an okay move. I don't really want to take 2 wood. I mean, 2 wood's fine. Okay, how much wood do I need? So 2 rooms is 6 wood, plus 4 stables is 8, so I need 14 wood to get all my stables done with my next build a room action. So this gets me to 13, and then Lady of the Manor gets me to 16, which pays for my dovetail joints as well. Okay, 2 wood seems fine. 2 reed does prevent these guys from building a second room. Like, it prevents Doe Academy from taking wood and reed, but I don't know. I think I'll be okay. Feed 6. Yeah, maybe upgrading to the cooking hearth was the right move there. Because then I can start eating boar. I don't know. I'm going to be eating sheep for a while and breeding my boar first. I think it'll be okay. Alexandria first action builds a wood room. Yeah, so I'm guessing Doe Academy will 3 reed, although they might take 3 wood. They can 3 wood, they can 3 reed into 3 wood into start player, and then have enough resources to build a room, start first action round 9. I also have to think about what growth cards did I see. I could take 3 read here. If I do that, I prevent Doe Academy from jumping me. I could also prevent Doe Academy from jumping me just by taking start player myself, which I do have Magnet in hand. Okay, let's try this. First action, occupation, Lady the Manor, 3 wood. So I have one more wood coming, one more food coming here. If I play Dovetail Joints round 9, that gets me to 4 food, and if I family growth, I would need another 3. So a 2 sheep action would do the trick, or pasteurization expert into a 2 sheep action would do the trick. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Lots to be decided still. When does Magnet activate? End of the round, right? Yep. So it would not get me stone if I played it here. Alexandria Rock Pyramid. This card is pretty weak. I mean, if you get 2 fields, great, but it takes a long time to pay off. And building stone rooms are generally not good, just because they're too expensive and they come too late for what they give you. Let's see what Doe Academy does here. Hopefully they don't take 3 read. If they take 3 read, I need to think about star player. I don't really want to start player here. I don't have a great miner for start player. It would be a start player nothing action is what it would be. Traveling players, okay. So you can prevent me from growing next round if you starve me out. That's definitely true. Definitely true. Could Reedstone Food here again. I could upgrade my cooking hearth, upgrade to a cooking hearth. I could take clay. Pretty sure my build room next round is safe now. So what am I going to do with it? I could 3 read and Reedstone Food for Basket Maker's Workshop, but with Magnet that's a little awkward. There is that occupation Basket Maker's Workshop out there as well. I need to keep that in mind. Yeah, this is kind of a weird spot. Maybe I just upgrade and then take vegetable. Take 3 food from vegetable, yeah. Not the greatest sequence, but I need the food. Traveling players for Mid-Lake, so yeah, let's see what the occupation was. Technically I could have waited, but I don't think that's going to change anything. So Mid-Lake has Trailblazer. I guess that makes sense because Morning Trader would not have plowed if she had Alexandria would not have plowed if she had Trailblazer in hand. Not with Morning Trader. I think you'd rather go on the Sobake space. Farm Stable. Yeah, still can't jump me. So I think I'm fine. So my action here, it's not great. This is not a great move, but I think this is okay. We'll upgrade to a cooking hearth. Yeah, maybe we'll get to wild breeding, trigger getting on sheep. But playing it in round 10 would be even better. Round 10 would get us the boar, which I said I wanted to do. So pasteurization expert, round 10, then take sheep, then family growth, wild breeding, getting a boar. Also getting an extra boar off of wild breeding. Thing is, the two boar are not going to sit around in round 10. They're going to come off pretty quick because people are going to need food, I would expect. Anyways, so build room, first action, almost certainly. I could take 3 wood here over build a room. I think we're going to be a little greedy, and we're going to hope that the 2 sheep come back. So 2 rooms, 4 stables, costs 14 wood. Don't know if I needed to do that with my first move, but now if I take the sheep, I could think about, oh yeah, with dovetail joints, that's right. That's why I can afford to take the sheep and breed them. Right. Keep forgetting about that. Livestock expert, round 10. Round 11 is the last round for pasteurization, or for livestock expert. So livestock expert, if I could get the sheep and breed them, would be a 3 sheep action. So that's not awful. 3 sheep action that triggers pasteurization expert. So I would expect Midlake's going to reno and build the Basket Maker's Workshop. That would be my guess. I need to take wood very aggressively as well. Passing 3 wood is maybe not a good move here. Doe Academy playing Muddy Waters. Interesting. Getting stuff per round is nice, for sure. My family growth is safe, so taking the sheep seems okay. Like Basket Maker's Workshop, we expected that. Definitely expected that. I wonder if I could have been greedy and left the sheep there and taken 3 wood instead. Well, I'm pretty sure Alexandria with 3 actions left is not leaving a 3 wood action, but that would be surprising to me if that was the case. Doe Academy getting their fencing done nice and early. So early lead for the casino manager for sure. So plate dovetail joints here, 2 food, and then 4 food and a vegetable to feed. To feed 7. And then I breed the sheep. I collect my last chicken coop food at the start of round 10. I really hope they don't pass 6 wood to Doe Academy. Although, if they do, he might pass on it. He might take the 2 boar and give me the 6 wood. So, yeah, give him 6 wood. Joinery's gonna be gone by me anyways, so. But I gotta think that 3 wood is getting taken. Yes. Okay. So what we need to see now for Midlake is taking crops into sowing, because now for Midlake the sow space basically is a plow a field space with Trailblazer. Here's my dovetail joints. So I do need a ton of wood now. I mean, I need 14 wood. I need more than that for petting zoo. I need 16 wood to fence. But fortunately, with 4 stables on my farm, I have room for breeding pairs of animals. Well, 1 breeding pair. So I only have space for 5 animals right now. We're going to go to 5 family members ridiculously early, so yeah, Lady of the Manor should be doable, because I'm just going to be able to plow a field every round, which is going to be pretty good. 5 family members at the end of round 10, pretty good. And I do have a cooking hearse, so my feeding is not great, but it's not awful. And I was right, the 2 boar do disappear immediately. So do I want to go for plows, or do I want to go... I'm going to gamble the plow comes back. I think it's more likely to come back than the wood. I think the wood is pretty high priority. Yeah, because Trailblazer doesn't want to plow that much. Alexandria's already at 3 rooms and Rock Pyramid in play. So if she has some plan with, like, not mason, but some plan with like stonehouse extension or crop crib or whatever to make a stone room, then she doesn't really need to plow anymore. Although crop crib, she would want to plow one more time. It's mainly me and Doe Academy that want to plow, so that's fine. This game's been quite slow. Both Midlake and Alexandria over 30 seconds per turn, which is fine. It's not awful, but I just think there's some moves where it's like, it's pretty obvious. You don't need to think about it too much. Like if plow field comes back to me, I'm taking a plow field. Like it doesn't matter what gets taken. Or what the person immediately in front of me does. That decision is already pretty clear. Yeah, so I'll family growth magnet. Steal a wood at the start of the next round, or at the end of this round. Get the stone back right away. Madonna statue can come later. It doesn't have. Or no, I'm gonna joinery. What am I saying? I'm gonna joinery. All right, field's gone. So now what's my move? My move is pasteurization expert. So now I can take 2 sheep, and then I can trigger my pasteurization expert, and then I can take 2 boar, 1 boar plus boar, and then I can play livestock expert, double the amount of sheep on my farm, huge amount of food. And my feeding should be pretty easy for the rest of the game after doing that. The other thing to keep in mind, oh, I don't actually need to fence 15. I can fence 14, right? Or I could fence 12. Well, no, I guess the reason I want to fence 15 is because of Casino Manager. I was thinking for Lady of the Manor I don't need to fence 15, but you know what? Casino Manager I do still want to fence 15. But it'll depend on what Doe Academy does. If Doe Academy only gets, like if Family Growth comes around 13, then I can tie Casino Manager with Doe Academy by fencing 14. Midlake builds a room? Sure. So then I'll Family Growth Joinery into 1 sheep. And I'm going to have a 5 sheep livestock expert. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to eat a sheep, so not 5 sheep. Alright, friends, let's keep the game going. I'm a Leafs fan, and just read a really great thread where someone pointed out that the Lightning are also off to a terrible start to the season, but nobody's talking about them the way they're talking about the Leafs, because in Toronto we're like having a meltdown. Okay. Doe Academy, you had lots of time to think about your move. Fish. Cool. Free joinery. Not that anyone else is likely to build the joinery in this round, in this game, but don't want someone stealing it. That would be bad. Alexandria needs a ton of wood. Alexandria needs to start taking wood. Doe Academy doesn't need wood. Actually, explicitly does not. Like, there's not even anything they can use the wood for. The only use for the wood would be denying the rest of us. Because all their fences are built, all their stables are built. Unless they wanted to build another wood room, they could do that. I think there's a pretty good chance I get 4 wood next round, which would make me happy. Alexandria, start player. The port, Le Havre. Bake bread, turn clay into stone. Okay, so that's... So she is thinking about rock pyramid room. That's interesting. She doesn't have an oven. Oh yeah, good point. Okay, playing the other order is fine, I guess. Got confused. Plan to probably reno fireplace first move. And she also is not allowed to, she's also not allowed to convert clay now because she couldn't have played it before. This move is taking like 2 minutes. I guess she's streaming, so maybe playing a little slower than normal because of that. I certainly do. But I try to play quick when there are not interesting decisions, and I try to talk about the move ahead of time as much as I can. And I'm not sure she actually did the bake action or not. There's Mid-Lake's vegetable. I wonder if Mid-Lake plows here. I think Doe Academy will plow if they can. If Doe Academy plows all 3 wood. Yeah, I'll do the opposite of whatever they do. They might start player, is the other thing. Fishing for family growth around 12. Yeah, 3 wood for me. Further, farther. No, you're not allowed to 2 clay to 2 stone. In all the commotion, Mid-Lake's got Animal Trap. Was this the first pick, Animal Trap? I don't remember passing it. I should probably fence before I take the boar. So my moves here should be fence, take boar, Occupation livestock expert. Yeah. Fence, take boar, occupation livestock expert. Yeah, that'll almost clear out my pasteurization expert if I do that sequence. And then maybe take a crop, take a vegetable or grain. Probably vegetable, it's easier to max out on vegetable points for Lady of the Manor. And 7. So boar and then livestock expert. Only problem with livestock expert is I'll have to eat an animal, which is too bad. Oh, that's okay. I guess Midlake's happy with family growth or plow sow around 12. Since Trailblazer likes plow sow especially. Midlake Reedstone food, not so. Okay, that's unusual. I expected a sow action. Last move should be family growth. So then Alexandria will probably sow, I would think. Sow, bake, convert. Sowing her grain farmer gets her more food, or sowing gets her more food from the grain farmer. So that's seems like a good option. Alexandria plays naturalist. Okay, this could be really cool. This could be really cool if you do a whole bunch of fields at once, like with Rock Pyramid. That would be really cool. They're only on. She's only on 3 fields right now, though. So yeah, seems questionable to me. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, livestock expert is dead. Wow. Naturalist had to be played here, and then Doe Academy follows it up with Dairy Crier. Oh man, that sucks. Oh, okay. That would have been a massive livestock. Imagine if this card had not been played, Naturalist had not been played. Then after Dairy Crier, I'm doubling like 6 sheep. Oh man, that's too bad. So now I'll take crops, I guess. Take grain and vegetable. Don't want to take clay here. I can let the clay get better. Start player wild breeding next round looks pretty good. Gets me 2 sheep. Although start player magnet is also looking good still. Yeah. I've got Madonna statue. I know, getting the sheep seems like a smart move. Okay, so now I got 2 moves in a row, so I'm pretty sure it's just grain and vegetable. Definitely one of them is vegetable. The other one, yeah, I don't think there's any reason to take anything other than grain. I guess I could take sheep. It does trigger my pasteurization expert. but I think this is probably fine. Feed 5H. And then breed. Yeah. Looks like I'm probably not winning this game, because I'm not getting the casino manager or the Lady of the Manor bonuses. It looks like gonna be too much work. If I can get my livestock expert up, then I can get sheep, and then fence, pastures, stables, sheep, vegetables should be enough for Lady of the Manor, but it's not happening at this point. Not with Doe Academy sitting with 8 sheep there and is going to get to 5 fields. So, yeah, we're competing with Doe Academy at this point. Not too worried about... Well, Midlake has kind of a nice game. But they need... they don't need wood as much as me. They have pasture planners, so... Yeah, I'm not worried about Alexandria. Doesn't have enough wood to be relevant. Not going to fill up their farm fast enough. And the thing is, the naturalist actions are not going to be worth anything. Alexandria feeds off of their lettuce patch. And then takes a bunch of stone. Sure. So again, Doe Academy, plow or 3 wood. See what they decide to do. I actually don't really want plow sow. I just want to plow twice. I want Doe Academy to start players so that I can plow twice. That's what I want. He plows. Okay. I could start player. I could 3 wood. Yeah, both of them are pretty bad options. We'll start player here, sure. So wild breeding is a card that lets you add an extra animal to every accumulation space where there's 2 or more animals, and then I take one of them. So sheep was the only one that qualified. Three wood goes to Alexandria. Well, if my last couple actions are 2 wood, it's not the worst. I do want to take 4 clay here, but Dough Academy takes the clay. So I'll wait until next turn to grab clay. I could take sheep here. Or sorry, not sheep, take cattle here. It gets me my other cattle for pasteurization expert, so it seems like an okay action. We'll eat a sheep. Even though I can afford to hold all these animals, I'll just eat the sheep, just for simplicity's sake. It's a pain to have to show all of that stuff. Alexandria plays stone oven, Renault stone oven. Okay, so how are you gonna build a stone room? We're still missing that. Okay, Dough Academy, occupation, animal farmer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think that probably means Dough Academy wins. I am surprised that card got all the way around there. I was thinking about first picking it, because it is extremely strong. Okay, do we take any more wood? I mean, we probably should. We're not going to really have a lot of actions that are worth points if we don't keep taking wood. But yeah, we're in a pretty tough spot. Maybe 2 sheep and then vegetable. Mid-Lake, fencing 14. Okay. I'll take clay next round, hopefully. Yeah, it looks like I'm not getting to a stone house either, which is a problem. I could read stone food here. If I read stone food here, then a 3 stone action in round 14 gets me enough stone. But that is not all that likely to occur. Let's just take sheep here. I think I need the food. And then last move could be magnet. Could be Madonna statue. Could be 1 vegetable. We'll magnet here. And then I'll take the stone back. Yeah, it looks like we're just not going to have time here because the game is too resource tight. It's not going to have time to get everything done. which is a shame. So we can start player petting zoo with our next move, or Madonna statue. Okay, so this is pretty good. Well, Doe Academy will probably family growth. So then I'll start player, and then at least I don't have a negative on fields. Oh, Doe Academy is doing start player. Not what I expected. Well, that means I get plow or plow sow next round, so that's cool. Let's take 3 wood here. Or do I take the clay? Yeah, I should take the clay. I do want to reno, so taking the clay seems smart. So if 3 wood come around, we'll grab 3 wood. Alexandria might take the wood here. I don't really know what the thought process was behind the naturalist. I'll be interested to ask her after the game, maybe. See what she was thinking. Like, I get, like, rock pyramid, if you could rock pyramid, naturalist, the 4th, like the 5th and 6th, you know, fields, awesome. But I think naturalist is the kind of card where, like, you do it on a low family member count. Like in this game, that 6 and 7, or like 5th and 6th actions won't be good. They won't be worth anything. So I'm now 1 3 wood action away from being able to pull off Casino Manager. So that would be nice if I could make that happen. I am in a good position to get Reno Fence in round 14. However, Doe Academy, if they are smart, they'll probably delay their Reno to put pressure on me, because then they could block Reno Fence and then only one of Alexandria and I could fence. But you know what? With Joinery in my hand, not being able to fence next round would not be the end of the world. The wood would still be worth points, so... Or Joinery's not in my hand, it's on my farm. I forgot about Hill Cultivator. I've been doing all these, I've only done 2 so far, I guess. The vegetable, it would definitely have, the first vegetable before I upgraded the cooking hearth, it definitely would not have come out in time for that. But I did 2 crop actions. Hill Cultivator would have been a 5 clay action if I had played it. Now, I think Occupation was pretty tight in round 11, but maybe in round 12 I could have done it. I wasn't really looking at my hand. Kind of checked out from the game a little bit just because it's been such a weird one, and people are texting me dumb stuff, and I'm saying, you are dumb. Why are you doing this? Hey, here we go. Finally. Oh, I'm talking about, I got an email that I've been waiting on. Not these guys. Yeah, looks good. Very nice. Very nice animal farmer. 6 point animal farmer. So yeah, that should be the win for Doe Academy. Because they're very likely to be able to get the Lady of the Manor bonus as well. Because yeah, Mid Lake, 3 pastures, not even close. Alexandria will have fields and maybe 2 types of crops, but that won't be enough. Because Doe Academy should be hitting 4 pastures, fields, grain, and sheep. So looks good by them. Doe Academy zoo director. Yikes. Yeah. It's too bad that Animal Farmer got all the way around. That card is pretty good, actually. What am I doing here? I'm competing with Alex for fencing. I'm competing with Doe Academy for Reno. So I could just fence with this move here. If Doe Academy doesn't get family growth and I fence 5, no, that's still not enough. I would need to fence 6 to beat Doe Academy. Although, it would give me a pretty good shot at Lady of the Manor. 4 pastures, fence stables, and vegetables. That's only 3. He's going to hit pastures. Yeah, he's going to hit 4. So yeah, 3 is not enough. I don't really want to take 1 wood. 1 wood stinks. Take cattle probably. Sorry, I should be announcing that I'm thinking. Take a vegetable, sure. Vegetables probably 1 point. And then I can take cattle with my last move, or I can reno. Both are fine. Yeah, petting zoo is worth 3 points right now, but it's only as good as Madonna statue because it's only as good as Madonna statue. Feed 6, feed 8, H. Because of joinery. Because it looks like I might not actually get the fencing done at the end of the game, so that's something. Oh, I should harvest that. Yeah, even though I got round 5 family growth, wasn't enough for me this game. Was not enough. Wasn't enough wood available. Casino Manager does that. Certainly makes wood a very valuable commodity. And then I was setting up my feeding engine and instead of taking wood at sometimes, so maybe that's a problem. And having to first action, well, I mean, I can't complain too much. Like, round 5 family growth fell into my lap, but didn't have the axe out in time, so maybe that was a mistake. Hard to say. To be fair, Doe Academy got... When did Doe Academy get family growth this round? Is that with their second action? Yeah, second action was family growth. Alright, I need to actually feed. I announced it but did not actually remove the stuff on my farm. Okay. 3-point plow, sure. Pretty sad, but hey, it happens. So pretty sure Doe Academy will block Reno Fence. Kinda no reason not to. Yeah, I would like to be able to take 3 wood and then fence 15 for Casino Manager. Yeah, Mid-Lake's having an okay game, but they're just not getting any of the bonuses, so they're not relevant. No stables. Can't win without any stables in a Casino Manager game. So I can eat 2 boar and 1 sheep. So I have enough food for the rest of the game. I don't need any food, and food is not worth any points to me. Because, well, unless I breed the 5th boar. But if I do that, then I'd probably have to eat all my sheep. So very likely that food will not be worth any points, so I just need to, well, it might be, I guess. If I have 2 actions, I get 6 food and 1 boar, or something like that. 6 food and 1 sheep. I do have a bunch of actions left. Oh, friends. He's changed his mind a bunch of times, that's why it's taking so long. Yeah, like 39 seconds per turn is too slow. 39 seconds per turn for both of them. That's extremely slow. Like 22 is on the high side for me, but when I stream, I'm normally around 20. Normally, like a really fast game, all the players can be sub 20. That's a really fast game. It's unusual. That's a really fast game. Why did Midlake just take stone? What? What is going on here? Like, Doe Academy is obviously going to... Like, we're both gonna reno. What is happening? I don't even know. And Alexandria getting more stone. So she's still 1 stone away from the... from her rock pyramid. Doe Academy is now going to reno fence, and then I'm going to reno Madonna statue. Maybe Alexandria will not fence, because she needs to get her naturalist going. She doesn't have time. Oh, Doe Academy is not... is going on... Reno Major, Reno Minor. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. Well, I'll certainly fence. Reno fence 5. So I can take vegetable and get to 3 categories for Lady of the Manor, but I don't think it matters because Doe Academy will make sure they can end the game at 4. So the vegetable is not a 4-point vegetable. I'd rather have someone ask for a take back after a 10-second move than spend 45 seconds every turn and not make any mistakes. Because fixing the take back might take a minute or two, but over the course of the game, the 45-second turns just add up too much. It makes the game not very fun to play. Yeah, so I can keep boar now. That is an option for 4 points for me. I'm gonna block mid-lake. I have a couple miners that are still worth points, so 3 wood into a petting zoo is fine. Mid-lake plays Chief's Daughter. Oh, that's from Doe Academy, going on Traveling Players. I was gonna say, that's not worth very much, but it's a 1 food for a point, so yeah, of course you play it. So 3 wood into petting zoo. Is that the best I can do? Cattle and vegetable, maybe? I could 3 wood in defense. 3 wood in defense is a bunch of points. But it's only points if Alexandria doesn't fence immediately after me. So 3 wood, probably the possibility of 3 wood in defense is the best sequence. Because that would be a 4-point, that would be 4 points for me. Because it would get me the casino manager and occupy a space, so 4 points, yeah. And then if I don't get casino if I don't get that, then petting zoo for 8. 1 point on each final action is probably okay. Maybe she's gonna family growth first. Oh, she has a couple actions, so who knows? Yeah, I think in this game, sitting after Alexandria was definitely a benefit for Doe Academy. Just looking at the miners, lettuce patch is good. Rock pyramid is not good. The Port Le Havre is bad, and he got sawhorse. Like all these are miners, which are pretty good. All of them are 3-point miners, which are good. Fix them when it's not your turn. So yeah, this animal farmer is worth 6 points, which is huge. Petting zoo is worth 8, 5, 8, 13, 17. So what is that? 5 points for, yeah, 5 points for zoo director. Yikes! That's some big points. Big points. And he ties me for casino manager because he got family growth in round 13 and round 14. Yikes. Yeah, because Alexandria didn't go for family growth at all, which was kind of unusual. This is going to be family growth pumpkin pie. Okay. Sure. So I do get casino manager. No, oh, gonna fence. Realize that I can fence. Yep. So petting zoo is 2 points. It's probably unlikely that I have anything better than 2 points. So this is fine. So I can eat 2 food, a wood, and 3 sheep. Not that it really makes much of a difference because I was going to breed either way. Breed a couple of things either way. Oh, no, I want to keep sheep. Oh, so I want to eat 2 boar instead of the sheep. Whoops. Because, yeah, petting zoo is only 3 points if I have 2 sheep. Okay, 2 food, wood, 202 feed. Okay, so I have whatever I score plus 4. This is going to be an ugly one. I lost by quite a bit. 46, it's not awful. No casino. I gave away 6 points to Doe Academy. Oh wow, Doe Academy only has a 28-point farm. But that's without, so that's 31. That's 37. That's 42 plus 6 points. Wow, it actually is going to end up being tight. What the heck is going on here? This is going to have been a tight finale. Oh my goodness. I screwed up the game so badly. Midlake with 43, not too surprised. Midlake with none of the global bonuses. That's what they failed on. They needed to win a global bonus to be relevant. Alexandria 39, sure. That's 39 probably without. Academy 63. Oh, there we go. Okay, it was showing 28 without 5 family members. Yeah, okay, that makes way more sense. I was confused. What a stomp. What a stomp. Very synergistic occupations, and then miners that just had a lot of power to them. Yeah, I bet Alexandria didn't actually add the last person properly. Pumpkin pie gives another 4 points. Yeah, Animal Farmer, fourth pick. Yeah. Yeah, Animal Farmer should never have gotten around. We'll take a quick look at our draft. Because I don't play with the G deck cards that often. 335-007. What did you pick over Animal Farmer? I picked Lady of the Manor. Yeah, Animal Farmer power 5.3. Yikes. That's higher than I was expecting. I picked Lady of the Manor because I was seeing all these animal cards in here and thinking I'm going to get something that supports an animal game back. I was thinking about first picking Animal Farm, but I kind of changed my mind at the last minute for Lady of the Manor, thinking it would be nice to be the only person who knows about it. Don't think you could do Axe and Animal Farmer. Doe first pick Zoo, so you'd have suffered action priority, but you can pick up Master Stableman and basically play his game. Yeah. Yeah, Animal Farmer is really good. I agree. I was kind of thinking. What was I thinking? I was thinking Lady the Manor. I don't know. I was thinking Lady the Manor would be nice to be the only person that knows about that card. Because I thought Animal Farmer plus Lady of the Manor would be difficult to get both of those bonuses, which I think is still true. And I prioritized the four wood occupation over the one that just gave points. Because if Lady of the Manor gives you 3 points and 4 wood early, then I think it's fair to say that it's better than a 5-point Animal Farmer. However, in this case, he got the Lady of the Manor and the Animal Farmer bonus, so it just really was not close. Yeah, and then I took Casino Manager, which I think is a fair pick here. Like, Casino Manager gives me 4... So Master Stableman saves you 4 wood on playing stables. Casino Manager just gives you 4 wood straight up, unconditionally, which you can use for rooms. So I'm looking at this thinking, I have 2 4 wood actions, I can build a lot of rooms, I should be able to get the Casino Manager bonus. And then I took Graduate here. So this pick was probably a mistake. Took Graduate over Vegetable Importer. I'm thinking Graduate because it supports Casino Manager on a 3 or 4 room house. Like, especially a 3-room house, Graduate is quite nice. But then I got Brushwood Collector, yeah. Yeah, maybe Braid Maker would have been better than Graduate. Or Veggie Importer. Yeah, the thing is with Casino Manager, like if you can do a 3-room stone house with or a 3-room house with Casino Manager, then that 5th family growth is really valuable for you. So that's why I was thinking Graduate, or that 4th family growth could be really valuable. But yeah, obviously it looks like people are overvaluing Graduate because its power is very low considering where it's drafted. Like all the other cards in this pack are higher power. Yeah. Oh well, that happens. In this pick, Dovetail Joints, Muddy Waters 4.5. So I think it's pretty safe to say that that was a mistake. Well, I don't know. Dovetail Joints, I know I'm going to build stables with Casino Manager. If I had taken Veggie Importer, I'd probably take Lettuce Patch here. Petting Zoo seems fine. Axe is fine. Magnet seems fine. Yeah, like, I don't know, these moves seem okay. But yeah, first pick probably was a mistake. Safe to say. Yeah, I'm definitely building stables with Dovetail. I had already decided that. So Alexandria, Morning Trader, this pack was pretty weak. Yeah, so I think it's pretty safe to say taking Livestock Keeper here is a huge mistake over Animal Farmer. And then Naturalist over Master Stableman. Yeah, I guess Naturalist is more appealing with Morning Trader. Like, plowing more fields is appealing. But the thing is, you're not actually getting anything for those extra fields. Like, you have to get on the field action for it to be worth it. Journeyman, sure, doesn't really matter. Grain Farmer, sure. These picks don't really matter. It's mostly the third and fourth pick that are the disaster ones. Livestock Keeper over Animal Farmer, and Naturalist over Master Stableman. I'm surprised Naturalist's power. I guess it's drafted 5th on average. So it must have some like pretty niche strategies that it works well in. That you can get Naturalist on the rebound from your first pack. Then Pumpkin Pie over Axe. I'm surprised Doe Academy passed me Axe, actually. They took Storage Shed and passed on White Kingdom, and they got White Kingdom back. Or they took Farm Stable. Didn't they get 3... Who played White Kingdoms? Or maybe no one played White Kingdom. They did Farm Stable and Storage Shed, okay. And then Village Well here. Yeah, I would not ever take Village Well this highly. Like, especially with Goblet, you know you're competing with someone. Lettuce Patch seems fine. I don't like Sheep Market here. You already have a way of getting that. But yeah, these picks don't really matter so much. It was mostly those couple occupation. Festival Hall. Yeah, Festival Hall, yeah. Festival Hall should be a slam dunk. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've made mistakes in the draft as well, I think it's safe to say. So, I mean, I came second, but it was a distant second. Very, very distant second. 63 points. What the? With no vegetables on the field, on the farm. I don't even know how you do that. 6-point Animal Farmer, 5-point Zoo Director. So that's 11 bonuses. 14 bonuses. Plus 20 points from, plus 6 points from me. Yep. That's how you get a 63-point farm. You have a 43-point farm, and then you get 20 bonus points. Pretty good. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Yeah. That was a game. We got stomped by Doe Academy. So go check that. Go watch the winning hand. Twitch.tv/DoeMcDoeface. So I'll put it in the description below. And we'll see you next. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.